Watch me as I take off. I'll be working until I have all of my days off. Then I'm surfing in California when I'm paid off. I'll be blurring my vision, sipping on that bass sauce. La da da, watch out, I'm coming, yeah. I know, I'm a hustler, I go. Got me running, got me gunning for thrones. I won't go back, no pass, blow past so fast. I'm gone, grow fast, big splash, all cash, like watch me as I take off. I'll be working until I have all of my days off. Then I'm surfing in California when I'm paid off. I'll be blurring my vision, sipping on that bass sauce.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to that Money Enascar series. And ladies and gentlemen, we are about to get the show started. I am Lee Dark, and I am joined by the one and only Jack Light. Jack, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Lee. I'm ready to get this race started. I'm really enjoying this new series.
This new series is a heck of a good time. If we could get the blimp view, thank you, while we discuss the field. In the front row there in the 99 cars, Ryan Chess, and right next to him is Corey Gamble. And then in the second row, we got the 8 car of Brett Aldridge, and then the 59 of Christopher Rich. Coming up,
this is Brett's best qualified so far this season.
Is definitely looking good for that 8 car of FM and all that crew. In the third row, we're looking at Triple C in that 6 car, and the 69 of Joseph Robinson next to him.
Then we've got the Aaron Aldridge 5 car right next to, I can't tell, is that Billy Ray Dog in the 15 car?
It is Billy Ray Dog.
And then we have the 98 of Alan Stryker. Next to him is the now full-time driver of the 18 car, Austin Kiesler.
Austin is going to have a good time, and if you guys can see, there's some new wraps on the track that they're being tested in today's race. We'll let you know how it goes at the end. And then in the next row, we got Chronix High in that 710 car, and Barry Sturd Parts Jr. rocking that Rest in Peace Little Peep car.
And then we've got the winner of the first race this season, Tyler Person, qualifying back in 13th. And next to him is Venom in the 387 car.
Next row, we got the 57 of G.A.M.E, and next to him, Thomas Daniels of that 74.
And then we've got Ned Ray Dog. Next to him in that row is the 7 car of Blaze.
And then taking up the rear, we got the Bean in that 420 car, and then next to her is the 24 of Sophie Ray Dog.
I don't know about you, Lee, but I'm ready to get started.
I'm ready to get started. I'm excited for this race. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into a car real quick, and then
you have 4 additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run. All right, man. Line up on the inside row.
And we're gonna hop out. And ladies and gentlemen, this one is gonna get started. I always love that they let me go down and check out the inside of the car before a race there, Jack.
It's crazy. That only took you like 10 seconds to hop in and hop right back out.
Oh, I'm fast. I'm a fast boy. All right, looks like engines have started, Jack.
Let's get this race underway.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, in this race, we should see some tire wear. We should see a lot of things that have been absent from the last 2 races because the officials at FME have done some adjusting, have played with some cars, and hopefully we'll see some crazy action here tonight at the Thompson Speedway as the pace car takes us down the backstretch.
Not only that, we added 25 more laps to these races too.
Yeah, that was one of your calls, wasn't it, Jack?
It definitely was. It gives us a little bit of extra time on the track to see just how crazy things can get. So instead of running 75 laps, we'll now be running 100 laps.
I think the pace car will come in this time by, and we'll be green flag racing.
Green, green, green.
The pace car's gonna go green with us, I guess.
I guess Richard Petty's driving the pace car again.
You gotta get off the track. Get him off the track. Okay, all right, here we go. Here we go. We're green flag racing, coming to the start here at Thompson Speedway.
And we are underway.
Now, one of the things to be looking out for, as this one gets live, is the fact that, there's going to be a lot of push. This is a small track. There isn't a lot of room here. As the leader has fallen back and the 11 car has taken the lead there.
And as we've seen the past couple weeks on the lead really gets a good push out there by themselves. But like you said, with a smaller track like this with some aggressive drivers, things should get crazy.
Things should get crazy. Things are gonna get crazy as the track is spreading out, and it looks like Corey Gamble taking a marginal lead over Brett Aldridge, but then right behind him you got Christopher Rich in that 59 car.
And I think Brett here soon will make some kind of aggressive move to get closer up to that lead.
Corey Gamble in the front, he's got all that fresh air, and that's going to really be the problem for Brett and Rich and everyone behind that 11 car.
With a short track like this, though, he'll eventually catch up to the back. In fact, that'll take the fresh air away from the leader. But also the tire wear of how short this track is will also steal a good number.
Well, let's go check in on last week's winner there in the back, and he looks surrounded.
That's where we're going to see a lot of our pack racing back there.
His cars are falling back.
I'm interested to see how this race turns out when that leader starts to catch up to the back of the pack.
Oh, it looks like while we were gone, that lead that Corey Gamble has is starting to shrink as the 8 car is catching up.
The 8 car of Brett Aldridge is catching up slowly. He's slowly narrowing that gap of a lead the 11 car has. But as for now, Corey Gamble does have a comfortable lead. He's really taking his time back on that straightaway.
Corey Gamble has a comfortable lead over the 8 cars. We go into this, ladies and gentlemen, we are 9 laps into a 100-lap race.
We're really starting to see the pack spread out. We're seeing some single line racing around the track as we go.
Sorry, my apologies for that, guys. I keep forgetting to do that at the beginning of the race, but luckily we didn't miss much. A couple laps. We're at 11 laps now. Corey Gamble is still in the lead. And we are live now, so that won't happen again.
The 8 car of Brett Aldridge really gains as they're going into the corners. It's just Corey Gamble pulling away as he gets back to the straightaway.
And everyone else seems to be having some trouble here. The pack is spreading out. Not really a lot of drafting on this short track to keep everybody together. So I think things are going to get interesting here.
It's really going to come down to tire wear and tear and really the gas management. As you see, we're really starting to see it fall in single line racing.
Things are looking like we're back to single file racing, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check on the newcomer of Austin Kessler.
Kiesler.
Sorry, Kiesler. In that 18 car. His first run, and he is back in 8th place.
It's not a bad start for the newcomer. as he's currently going toe-to-toe with the number 5 of Aaron Aldridge.
The owner of the 18 car and the 15 car happens to work for Aaron Aldridge, so let's hope they don't end up getting into each other here.
I guess we shall see just how aggressive the racing gets between them.
Let's go check in back on our leader, who is not too far back there. He's in third, or sorry, not the leader, but the last week's winner, and he is back there in 13th place. Holding strong behind that 55 of Barry Sternparts Jr.
And as we've seen in back-to-back weeks, the winner of the previous race really doesn't have that good of a start to the next week's race. As you know, in week 2, in the second race of the season, Tyler Ferguson fell to the back of the pack pretty fast.
Corey Gamble has re-stretched out that lead from Brett Aldridge. Brett Aldridge catches them back in the corners, but we're going to get back to that straightaway and look at that gap.
Corey Gamble really has a good long-run car once he gets those straightaways. That's really where he catches his gaps. He's got that fresh air on the straightaway, and he just uses all that momentum to pull away from whoever's second behind him.
If you've noticed, we've kind of moved to that center line in the corners.
It's kind of getting down there towards the cushion. As Brett Aldridge really just closed the gap right there. I don't know if you caught that. He got really close to Corey Gamble right there.
And Brett Aldridge trying to get within drafting distance. And if he does that, we could see a little bit of head-to-head for the lead.
I think he's about to. He is really gaining ground in those corners. I don't know what he's doing differently from Corey Gamble, but he is really gaining ground in those corners. And they're starting to catch up to the back of the pack, too, which is really going to play a factor.
This is where things will get interesting. And, folks, remember, all these cars should not make it to the end on the tires and gas they have. We are going to have to see some pit stops.
And all that clean, fresh air that Corey Gamble had is about to be gone due to the back of the pack. As you see, Brett Aldridge slowly closing in there.
Up from the blimp view, you can see that lead that Corey Gamble has, and it's diminishing at each corner. But then pulled back away at the straightaways. But look, Brett's staying on him.
He's really not letting off those corners. He's really making up time. I think he's betting on Corey Gamble catching up to the back of the pack and somebody blocking him and holding him up.
And the thing that we need to stress to you guys is how important these races are to these drivers, for the teams, because this is team racing. Each team has 2 cars in this field, and if you win the race, that is a good sizable amount of money. It is the race to see which team is going to get the 3rd car.
Yeah, as we know, the team who wins the points race this season, they will get a new car for their company for free. And now Corey Gamble really having to nosedive the bottom lane going into the corners. He's starting to gap Brett Aldridge as he does too.
Spreading out that lead, Corey Gamble, as he's going to try to go in on this lap, going to lap this car of Thomas Daniels. First lap
and
car down.
Get by him. Here's where things really start to get interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are 29 laps in, and at some point, these drivers are going to have to pit.
We are going to get some mix-up. It's just a matter of when is it going to happen.
Brett Aldridge might be getting in a little closer now.
I think he's still getting gapped just a bit.
He needs to get around Thomas Daniels if he wants to get caught back up there.
Yeah, I really don't know what it is about that 11 car Corey Gamble, but he's consistently, week in and week out, has a really good car, if not the best car on the track.
Well, Gamble Motorsports prides themselves in their equipment and trying to be prepared. Oh! Brett Aldridge going to the inside. Oh, but it's not enough. Oh, he's going to go pit. Brett Aldridge going to pit. We're seeing the first pits of the night. It's Brett Aldridge.
He had really closed that gap, too, right before he did.
Looks like Brett Aldridge and Ryan Chess going to be the first ones to take pit lane here. And that could be a big difference on the rest of the race.
He had really closed that gap on Corey Gamble right before he decided to take it.
Oh, the leader. The leader and Christopher Rich now, and a bunch of people coming into pit lane there.
I guess this is the first green flag pit cycle we're going to see.
Yeah, we are. And Brett Aldridge making his way out right now. If I could find his car. There we go. Look at that. Brett Aldridge back on the track. And Aaron Aldridge took the lead during all this. Oh, but he's taking the pit lane. The leaders are still going to pit lane.
It's the green flag cycle.
There's Corey Gamble. Right ahead.
As they're racing their way back to the front.
Wow, what a race we're seeing. Aaron Aldridge still in the lead, but how long? Oh no, Christopher Rich took the lead.
These packs are starting to get tight.
We have a new race leader who has already pitted. And Joseph Robinson has took second, Aaron Aldridge in third. And in fourth place, we got G.A.M.E.
And it looks like that lead Christopher Rich has right now is very, very stretched out. Like he has a large lead.
We still got people coming off of pit road as Christopher Rich is catching up to all the other cars. Let's go ahead and hop on to Joseph Robinson, who is a bit back from Christopher Rich there.
He is, he's what, 2 seconds behind right now?
Yeah, it's looking about that.
He's really got a lot of ground to make up on Christopher Rich.
And then third place is even further back. Aaron Aldridge there.
You have Corey Gamble and Brett Aldridge right behind him, and you know they're going to be able to catch up.
Brett Aldridge has been looking to each side of Corey Gamble, but hasn't been able to pass until right there. He's on the side of him.
It looked like he did get it.
Yep, he got the lead, but for how long? Corey Gamble's got the inside.
It's not the lead, but it is a race for fourth place.
Sorry, fourth. Yeah, not lead, but fourth place. We'll go back to our leader, who is side by side with Blaze, going down the backstretch.
You have to be thinking of a rivalry between the 8 car of Brett Aldridge and the 5 car of Aaron Aldridge once he catches up to it. They're at a race for third if he ever catches up to him in that spot.
Well, Brett Aldridge did get ahead of the 11 car, and he is pushing.
Back towards the back, we've got a race between the 18 and Boston Cooper.
Joseph just took the lead.
Joseph Robinson just took the lead from Christopher Rich.
Joseph Robinson just took the lead from Christopher Rich.
He closed that 2-second gap really fast.
Oh, but Rich is going to take it down the backstretch. Is Joseph going to be able to get it back coming into turn 4? No. Rich is going to take off there, and he's going to re-secure that lead.
For now. These lap cars are really where they have to pay attention to how they're going to run the track.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching that Money Enascar Iracing Series on Gaming Alternative Media Entertainment YouTube channel. And ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Robinson is now took the lead back, but also got ahead of Rich.
He's starting to pull ahead.
But look who's right there. Second place, fighting for second and third. Aaron Aldridge and Christopher Rich right behind him.
They're definitely going neck to neck.
You would have thought this was an FMW ring, Jack.
You could definitely say that again. Blaze just steadily staying right there in the pack with not really doing anything to get out of anybody's way.
Well, what really can he do? I mean, it's a pretty short track.
It really is.
Oh, Aaron Aldridge. Aaron Aldridge trying. He went too high. We're 3 wide. Nope.
Not quite.
Getting 3 wide here could be dangerous.
You have to pay attention. That number 8 car, Brett Aldridge, is also trying to make it play back up to him racing neck and neck with Ryan Chess.
Brett Aldridge is in a dangerous spot. He is caught between Triple C and that 00 of Ned Ray Dog, and then Ryan Chess in that 99 car.
Ryan Chess is not a lap car. He actually just took the position from Brett Aldridge.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. Ryan Chess is up there.
Those lap cars really just took Brett Aldridge's momentum away.
But they got past it. Brett Aldridge is right there behind Triple C in that 6 car. Joseph Robinson still your leader, trying to get around Blaze. This just goes.
If we didn't know any better, it would look like Blaze was in the lead and holding the spot.
You know, that's kind of what I was about to say. Them G.A.M.E Motorsports cars are fast.
And for him to be in the back of the pack and holding his spot without getting lapped, that really says.
Oh, coming to the front, Aaron Aldridge has took a sizable lead as Joseph Robinson is falling back.
I think we're starting to see some of that tire wear and tear with how short this track is.
We're seeing lead changes. We're seeing fighting. Aaron Aldridge currently in the lead, which you guys all know that Aldridge Racing could definitely use this win here tonight, but so could a lot of the teams.
They really have not had a good finish the past couple weeks, so they could definitely use one here.
And then there's Blaze. Blaze just sitting right in front of the leaders. Oh, he got a little loose. You see that?
I did see that. You think Blaze thinks he's getting lapped, or if he thinks he's actually in the lead?
Yeah, I think he's just doing what he needs to for his boss to hold back the leaders as long as he could. But the leaders have finally gotten by Blaze after he got loose. And we are starting to see...
Christopher Rich and Brett Aldridge are making their way back to the front, too.
Yes, they are. Look at everybody here. We got in the lead Aaron Aldridge, Ryan Chess, and then right behind him Joseph Robinson, and then Christopher Rich, and then Brett Aldridge in that order. And then you got Alan Stryker in the 98 car, Barry Stern Parts. Let's go check out the back of the pack here with Chronix, last week's winner.
Kind of just sitting there in that same pack they've been sitting with the entire race around.
But some new guys, because we got the 11 car back there, who was our leader. The 11 car there. I mean, you think the 11 car is going to get back up to the pack?
I would have thought it would have stayed up there. So as for it being all the way back there in the back of the pack, I don't think Corey Gamble is happy with how the race is going now.
Well, you know, I'm going to blame his spotter or his crew chief, whoever told him to pit, because Aaron Aldridge and Ryan Chess, I mean, they pitted first, and you can see where they're at.
You would have to be thinking Brett Aldridge was thinking the same thing as well. Because he got called to the pits right as he was closing on Corey Gamble.
But that also means that Aaron Aldridge and Ryan Chess have the weakest tires out of that front pack.
You have to be thinking that they're going to be a wreck on this track at any given time.
That is the question that we all want to know, but so far it's been green flag racing.
I think anybody can say this is probably the cleanest racing league that anyone's ever seen on the track.
Well, a lot of practice went into this because obviously, as you guys know, insurance for untrained professionals really isn't a thing.
It really needs to be, though.
So a lot of practice, a lot of time, a lot of money. If you guys knew how much FME has costed not only the teams, but the Fat Money Wrestling as well in G.A.M.E, who have helped put this all together.
It's definitely costed a pretty penny. That is for sure. Getting all these cars onto the track week after week.
Aaron Aldridge still with that lead, but Ryan Chess not too far behind. Then you got Joseph Robinson, then in fourth place, Triple C. And then right behind that, we got the two who've been kind of sticking together there with Christopher Rich and Brett Aldridge. And then we'll look at...
You have to be thinking Triple C really needs to make his way up there so he can help his partner keep that lead.
Yeah, his boss and everything. And then you got Alan Stryker in 7th place. 8th place, Barry Sternparts. Let's look at the first race winner, Tyler Ferguson, who is back here in 9th place, and he's side by side with Barry Sternparts in that new little peep design.
For that 8th spot.
Yeah, they are, and looks like Barry just took the lead. Bit of a gap, but Tyler's not going to let that go. He's going to keep racing for it. As we move back, let's go check on the new racer of Austin Kiesler. And he's back there in 11th place, doing pretty good for his first time, I'd say.
I'd say he's doing pretty good for his first time too. He's really in a pack where he's racing with some aggressive racers.
Yeah, you got Venom. I mean, Venom's gonna be up next to his other. Ooh, Venom got loose. We're starting to see some loose cars. I got a feeling that pits are gonna be soon, Jack.
I'm thinking that's gonna come into play here real soon.
We're 65 laps. Oh, leaders are pitting. Leaders are pitting.
It's going to play a huge role into how this comes out.
All right, looks like Ryan Ches.
66 laps in.
66 laps in there, pitting again. Ryan Ches has took the lead with Triple C right behind him, but is Ryan Ches going to go to the pits? Ryan Ches is going to the pits. Oh, and then we're seeing a pit out of that 420. Triple C took the lead.
But it's only a matter of time before Triple C goes in the pits as well. It's like Aaron Aldridge just came back out.
Aaron Aldridge. And is he going to take the lead? No, he's going to have to go one more time around. Can Aaron Aldridge re-secure that lead?
It's only a matter of time to tell.
Ryan Chess is back out there.
Leader Triple C is coming out of the pit.
Leader Triple C, but I think right there might be, yes, Aaron Aldridge passed. Oh, but Venom took the lead. But he's in pits.
These green flag pit cycles, it gives you a good mix-up without having to restart.
This is very true. As we're trying to figure out, Venom is coming back out. Corey Gamble right behind Venom, but I believe Aaron Aldridge is going to take the lead right here.
I believe so, and that's exactly what happened.
So we got Aaron Aldridge, Ryan Chess, Triple C, Christopher Rich, Joseph Robinson. Joseph Robinson cannot be happy with that pit because he pitted with the leader.
It was just a matter of time before the right cars went into the pits. As you see, the pack has really started to spread out again.
71 laps in. Jack, do you think that's the last pit stop of this race?
I think we might get one more with maybe 5 to 10 laps to go.
which
'Cause,
would
I mean,
be
anything
awesome.
can happen to shake it up because, I mean, we did see last week where the leaders were pitting on the second flag lap.
Which was absolutely crazy, but I think I enjoy this kind of racing a little bit more.
Yeah, I would say so too, because we are seeing some aggressive moves in the middle of the pack, and once those leaders catch up to the lap cars, it really just mixes everything up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and run down. We are on lap 73 with almost 25 to go. I mean, we got a couple more here, but Aaron Aldridge is in the lead. Ryan Chess in second, but he is stuck behind a lapped car of, I believe, is that Chronix? No, the Bean. So Ryan Chess stuck there behind the Bean, and then you got Triple C behind that, who's trying to get to his partner and boss of Aaron Aldridge, who's got a nice sizable lead there. And then back in fourth place, we got Joseph Robinson. Rich is back in fifth, who's right next to some lap cars, but still right behind him, Brett Aldridge, who is who's kind of took this race sticking to.
They've really been fighting tooth and nail with each other the whole way around, all race long.
And Alan Stryker wrestling his way through, kind of knocked Brett off the pace and gonna knock him back a little bit. And then you got Barry Sturd Parts Jr. in this little Pete Memorial car. He's doing pretty well as well there in 8th place. His owner and partner of Venom in that new VWE car, and he's right there in 9th place. Tyler Ferguson in 10th. Corey Gamble, though, went from leading this race and having the best car of the night to 11th place. And we've tuned into some in-car audio, and they've been relaying it to us. Corey Gamble's having some problems at 11 car.
Yeah, he doesn't seem very happy with how his car is running me, but for Aldridge, you have to think he's in the best case scenario. He's running first, and then in second is Triple C, his other car of his company. So you got to think he's in a really good position. And from what I'm hearing, Aaron Aldridge is very pleased with how his car feels.
Aaron Aldridge is very happy, but look who's worked their way to second place and trying to get round the Chronix car, Joseph Robinson, who is looking to add another championship to his mantle.
That very, very decorated mantle of championship.
Ryan Chess looking for the inside, but going to push Robinson instead. But it looks like that 420 of the Bean is able to hold these guys back, which is really helping Aldridge, who is up next to the 74 Thomas Daniels. He is lapping cars once again.
He has really found his groove in this car. I don't even think Aldridge pits for the rest of the race. I think this is where he runs off and takes the checkers.
Ladies and gentlemen, 82 laps to go. We don't know. We're not hearing anything about another round of pits, so we'll keep you guys updated as soon as we see some cars start to head for that bottom line. But right now, it's looking like green flag racing. And Aaron Aldridge, who, might I add, started at the back of the pack today, up here leading this race.
I really think this is where Aldridge runs off with. I think he takes the win for week 3. That 5 car is really linked up and in a groove. And I just don't see him falling out of it.
Thomas Daniels does not want to let Aaron Aldridge by. He said, I'm already 1 lap down. I don't feel like going another. And he is pushing it. Let's go check on everyone back here. Triple C got by the 420 car, and he's trying to catch up to Aaron Aldridge.
That's like I was saying, you have to be thinking Aaron Aldridge is in the best case scenario right now with who's behind him.
I mean, first line of defense, Triple C. Second line of defense is that 420 the Bean, which is falling back. Cars are starting to get by it. We got Rich and Chess.
And you also have to think that Aldridge Racing is really seeing some dollar signs this week too. If they end up with a first and second place finish, they are going to be getting a large amount of the purse.
Well, Aldridge is definitely excited, I'm sure. Aldridge Racing. But, you know, don't count your chickens before they hatch. I can hear Aaron Aldridge in my ear saying that. Mostly because they just transferred his in-car audio to our headset. Appreciate you guys. Let's tune in to Tyler Ferguson, first race winner. Hey Tyler, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I can't say I'm happy, but I'm here.
How's the car feeling today?
Like crap.
How's the track running?
We're tight in. We're loose out. I'm not getting enough speed down the straightaways. I can't catch the draft. It's just not a good week.
All right, Tyler. Well, you hold in there, bud. Anything can happen. You got a good amount of laps to go still.
I'm doing what I can.
All right, let's go check back in on our leader here, who, while we were talking to Tyler Ferguson, Jack Light went and had a conversation with him. Jack, what did Aaron Aldridge have to say?
He's feeling really good about his car as he heard us earlier. Not counting his tickets before they hatched, but he's really pleased with how the car feels. He's a little upset with some of these lap cars not getting out of his way, but he's just really trying to hold it on to the end to catch that checkered flag, and he's really pleased with how Triple C is running behind him as well.
That is awesome. Let's go back and check on Triple C, who has a bit of a lead. These Aldridge Racing cars got a gap going on to the next cars in line, which is Christopher Rich in that 59 car, and then Ryan Chess in that 99 car. I mean, look at that gap, Jack.
That is immense, and if they don't pit, this is just where it ends. They're going to get first and second, but that is if they don't have to pit here at the dead end of the race.
Now, are we going to see Aaron Aldridge and Triple C pitting together? That's my question.
That is the $1 million question. As we have how many laps to go? We're on lap.
Looks like 6 to go.
6 to go.
Oh, 7 to go. 6 to go. 6.5.
6.5.
Now 6 to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at the 95 lap mark. In the lead is Aaron Aldridge. You got some fighting in the back there, but we're going to keep an eye on the leader till the finish. Oh, people are pitting. People are pitting.
It's not Aaron Aldridge, though.
No, it looks like Billy Raydog is pitting. Don't know what that's all about. Maybe some car issues.
I don't think Billy Raydog pitting is going to make much of a difference for this race.
As Aaron Aldridge tries to put another car a lap down.
Lee, he was not happy with how some of these lap cars are running. He had some colorful commentaries.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, not only did Billy Raydog have to go to the pits, but Chronix High is in the pits as well. Here you go, 98 to go.
He's going to make it last.
But look at these cars, they're filling that gap a little bit.
We have 2 more laps to go.
And we will stay with the leader. The leader. My bad.
Aaron Aldridge is still holding on strong with Triple C right there on the coach.
Triple C is right behind him, but gaining.
Aaron Aldridge pitted.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
We've just seen it in back-to-back weeks. The leader pitting going into the last lap.
Ladies and gentlemen, and we're getting word. He thought the race was over. He thought that was the last lap. He just pulled a Mark Martin. Aaron Aldridge just pulled a Mark Martin. Pitted.
cannot be thinking he is very happy with what just happened.
But Triple C stayed out. Triple C took the win tonight. So Aldridge Racing is still walking away with a victory, but not the one that they were hoping on. Aaron Aldridge pulled a Mark Martin.
Lee, I think I'm going to let you take the step down to talk to him about this one. I don't think I want to.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all she wrote tonight. What a race. Look at the finish line. We got Triple C, Christopher Rich, Ryan Chess, Alan Stryker, Barry Sternparts Jr., Brett Aldridge, Joseph Robinson, Venom, Tyler Ferguson, and to finish off with 10th place, Corey Gamble. And then everyone else, you can see you're finishing below that. I cannot believe Aaron Aldridge thought the race was over.
Let's add Aaron Aldridge finished 12th after that.
You know he's not happy.
And then you got Austin Kiesler just outside the top 10 for his first race.
Unbelievable for Austin. What a race. I feel so bad for Aaron Aldridge right now.
I really do too. You think his you had to be thinking somebody in his crew is getting fired after today.
Oh, 100%. When he said he was going to pit, someone should have said something. Someone should have said something. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed the race. I'm Lee Dark.
I'm Jack Light.
And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.